Welcome back to the Dragon Den, my loyal Dragon Knights. King of Dragons 5000 is back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Neca Universal Monsters Ultimate Count Dracula Carfax Abbey Edition. And so here we have Count Dracula posed and out of the packaging, but before we have a look at the details, let's run through his accessories. Dracula himself comes with 3 very impressive head sculpts, as well as several hands for various style posing. Also included is his cane, his top hat, a vampire bat, and of course his cape. So a great set of accessories here for Count Dracula. So with those out of the way, let's move on to his impressive details. Neca has done a fine job sculpting the details here on Count Dracula. They did a really good job capturing the regalness of Count Dracula, which is accurate to the 1931 film. As far as the head sculpt goes, this is a very good likeness to Bela Lugosi. Neca has done a fine job capturing the essence of the character with all the wrinkles in his face all the way to his stoic eyes. Slicked back hair is also a signature trait of Count Dracula. As far as his outfit goes, it is a very impressive tuxedo. It is a sculpted 3-piece suit where we can see his shirt, his vest, and of course his black jacket. The bow tie is a really nice touch, and we do have some buttons running down his shirt, as well as a silver chain going down to his pocket watch. His jacket has some impressive detail as well, with the lapel being a slightly glossier black. We also have 6 buttons on either side of his jacket, and of course he does have a handkerchief in his chest pocket. And the back of his jacket is also really nice with 2 buttons on the back, and it does flow nicely. His arms are nicely sculpted with the details of the jacket continuing onto his sleeves. His jacket sleeves are nicely sculpted with some wrinkles going all throughout it, with some buttons on the back of his sleeves as well. We also have his undershirt poking through the sleeves of his jacket. This version of Dracula is wearing a pair of white gloves with a ring on his ring finger being prominent on his left hand. His pants continue that really nice detail with folds and wrinkles everywhere you would expect folds and wrinkles to be on tuxedo pants. A nice little detail is the glossy black stripe going down the sides of his pants. Down to his shoes, Neca has done a great job capturing the look of Dracula's shiny shoes. His shoes are done in a very nice glossy black, and I love the fact you can see his shoelaces on his shoes. So overall, Neca has spared no expense when sculpting the details here on Count Dracula. There's a very regal sense to this character which is pretty accurate to Dracula, and I really love that Neca captured that here perfectly. So with his details out of the way, let's get him compared to our usual suspects. Here we have Dracula posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and DC Multiverse Superman. Mattel's WWE Elite Series and Mezco's 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. The Lightning Collection White Ranger and the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And finally we have him posed next to several of the other Neca Universal monsters. Though not in line with 6-inch scale, Dracula will scale nicely to the rest of your Universal Monster collection. So with his comparisons out of the way, let's run through his articulation. Dracula has a ball joint in the head and a ball joint in the neck. Arms go out to the side and do a full 360. Hinge and swivel at his elbow. Hinge and swivel at his wrists. We have a ball joint in his lower torso. Legs kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. Single bend and swivel at his knee. Hinge in his ankle and forward facing pin for rocker ankle. So a little bit limited here on Dracula's articulation, unfortunately. If you're familiar with Neca's articulation scheme, this is actually pretty standard. So with everything said and done about Count Dracula, let's actually get him posed for my final thoughts. And so here we have the Neca Carfax Abbey Dracula pose for my final thoughts. I'm a huge fan when Neca does these black and white variants. It's a really nice take on the figure. Something that did surprise me is that there are some differences between this version and the colored version. In lieu of some of the accessories, we get the hat and the cane, and his torso is also slightly different. It's very strange that Neca actually changed it up rather than keeping it the same, but I really do like these changes. Dracula has a really good likeness to Bela Lugosi, which is a really nice thing Neca did for this figure. Add to it, the accessories he comes with are perfect for the character. I especially love the vampire bat he has. His cloak is also a really nice fabric, and that's one thing Neca is really known for. Now, the Carfax Abbey Dracula has been out for some time, and I did get mine off Big Bad Toy Store. At the time I'm making this video, he's still available on Big Bad Toy Store, and you can still find him in stores like Target and Walmart. If you're into the Universal monsters and love the black and white versions, I can definitely see you picking up this version of Dracula. With that being said, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out all my other NECA and Universal Monster videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my fellow Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm KingofDragons 5000 reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.